Let's talk NFL fashion. Week 5 edition with pro athlete, stylist, designer, and just overall well-dressed guy, Jace Lipstein, a Grungy Gentleman. Looking clean, my man. How you feeling?
I feel great after that big Giants W, so ready to get this started.
All right, let's start with the Giants then. Who were some of your best-dressed Giants week 5?
Well, we got to see Cor'dale Flott this week in a white button-down, which was a change, and I thought he looked great. And then the style superstar, Isaiah Simmons, not only comes through with a game-changing play to propel us to a W, but his fit was awesome. He had a matching set on, but what really was the standout was he had grails on his feet. He had Nike Air Force One, off-whites, and baby blue, which are very sought after. And they range on the internet anywhere from $1,600 to $4,300, depending on the condition.
Well, he made the play of the game, so you earned that check. Go get you another pair. The Jets were across the pond. Who were some of your best-dressed Jets?
Yes, absolutely. The Jets absolutely showed up in London style-wise. Aaron Rodgers, he really loves monochromatic fits, and I think that is a perfect way to dress. It's how I dress a lot of the time. And he wore a Xenia overshirt that runs $3,300, and he paired it with his Xenia triple stitch sneakers, which he wears a lot, which runs you $1,000. So his outfit, if you start adding it all up, is going to at least be around that $5,000 range. But he went with beige with white pants. He looked great. And then Garrett Wilson was similar. He went with an all beige look with an overshirt. So he returns to the list. And Isaiah Oliver, icy blue set with white trainers. And then Joe Tippmann showing up for the lineman. He wore a Charles Tyrith suit. He looked perfect. He looked like he was literally ready to walk on Savile Row. And they have a little bit more of an approachable price point. It'll run you around $699 before tailoring. And then Sauce Gardner had a very cool suit on. It was double-breasted. He likes it very snug. I would like to see it loosen up a little bit, but he definitely looked cool.
I'm a snug guy myself. The Jets looking more than okay over in the UK. We continue to talk about streetwear. The Giants, these dudes love the streetwear. Who are some of your best-dressed streetwear Giants?
Well, Tay Banks always wears streetwear, and he went with a racing-inspired look. But he made it more modern by pairing it with Jays, which I thought was a really nice touch. And then Dane Belton, another style star. He went with a sleeveless sweater, oversized denim with some really cool shoes. But the uniquest part of the look was he went with an armband. So that was a little different, and I loved it.
I might have to use that for my Halloween costume. Dane Belton looking fresh right there. What about your Jets rocking streetwear?
Yeah, wow. So like I said, that London game, the style was incredible. Breece Hall makes the list for the first time, but Breece Hall and Tony Adams had to let people know where they're from. So they paired their looks with Yankee hats, which I thought was awesome, especially because we were in London playing. But Breece Hall, he had on Prada loafers and a Prada tie. The loafers will run you around $1,300. The tie will run you around $400. Tony Adams also wore that tie as well. He went full London. I actually got to catch up with him while he was there. And it was funny. We mentioned, we're like, all right, we're going to go trench coat, full London vibe. And what I loved about it was he even showed up game day and spoke to social media correspondent in an English accent. So full send from him. Mike Williams, all black look, two-tone loafers, and he had a leopard bucket hat on. And Tyrod Taylor literally does not wear anything basic. And he really pulls off absolutely everything, a style star in his own right as well.
Yeah, I love when Tyrod Taylor he gets geared up, man. Probably one of the best-dressed athletes in the NFL. Speaking of that, who are some of your best-dressed athletes around the league?
Sure, Harrison Phillips in London went full Peaky Blinders with his look. Zach Moss had a blue suit on, white pinstripe with tassel loafers. He looked awesome. Marcus Williams, you see his suit on screen right now in chocolate brown. I spoke with him and told him he needs to wear a lot more of that chocolate brown because I think that might be his color. We are actually creating a custom suit together, so please be on the lookout for that. But we cannot end this style segment without mentioning Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. He is really pushing the boundaries with style in this league, and I love his messaging.
Yeah, he and Tyrod Taylor need some sort of style off. Maybe we create some sort of content where we kind of make them go head-to-head with their game day fits. Last but not least, NFL streetwear. Who'd you like?
Sure, Justin Jefferson came through blinging, all gold. And I don't know if you saw it, he had two translucent rainbow Louis bags. Actually, each one of them will run you 3,000 each. Lamar Jackson, his look, unbelievable. He went with a cable knit, but it had like a weathered map print on it, which a lot of gradation in colors, white pants, and he tied his shoes back to the sweater. Amazing look. And CeeDee Lamb, he wore a black turtleneck, a Miri varsity jacket, and then the Chicago Bears teammates, Jalen Johnson and Josh Blackwell, they had great knitwear looks as well.
Really quick, out of everyone that you've named, from the Jets, Giants to overall NFL athletes, who had the most on, would you say? Who would you estimate had the most in terms of how much it was valued at?
Sure. Well, Justin Jefferson, all right,
Okay.
he not only had on a custom gold fit, it was blinged out, but when you have both bags that are running you 3K and you have layered ice all over the place, I think he takes the cake this week.
All right, I'm going to have to save up a little bit for at least one of those bags. Jace Lipstein, see you week 6, man.
Absolutely. Good luck to the Giants and Jets this week. Crucial weeks. Let's go.